Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Thursday, number 4 day for this month for April 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where it be meant for bring una the truth, for bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis, for help we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, our refugees, asylum seekers, political prisoners, I bring una all liberation greetings. We start today for report the observation for one of the biggest gathering for inside Ambazonia where happen for Victoria stroke Limbe, where the preacher Apostle Suleiman, he then bring huge crowd, stadium it be completely full for preaching and religion now one of the most important part for the truth for the life of our people them, 90% of which recognize religion in one way or the other. The gathering it take place like say no war in it go on. They no mention the war where they go on where people they die, and because we believe we don't fail for make our plight of our people a mainstream topic where it need for be acknowledged. For the beginning of this struggle, even francophone musicians them they no be feel whole entertainment where they no mention and say me then stop the war where they go on for the so-called no so. Because our hardliner, the way they don't come for this struggle, they don't use insult, attacks against individuals, bully tactics. It don't become very unpopular for people then for mention the struggle. It don't be not very appealing. They calling for the kidnapping of francophones, tagging of innocent people where they get different views as enemy, making stories about people have made the struggle not a mainstream issue. Normally, some big rally like this for happen. All man for the expect say, me them at least mention and say some people they die, but that expectation day because even the population they still look the struggle now like now on our own. And we also get the incident where KCO, one of the biggest musicians them for our country now, when our Anglophone, he don't go visit Burna Boy for Nigeria. For adult them, they go the things say these things are not very important, but for the youth of today, celebrities and influencers play a very big role in their identity and how they perceive life and even how they consume for entertainment, their identity. KOC, we naive can bring the thing we make the fun for Pobia. We thank the head of state. He end up person will be the support the struggle for the beginning. So they be arrested by Cameroon, end up for sing one of Cameroon their flagship for their military song. We will Sabia. Today, Ida embraced the 237 Cameroon train for Cameroonians, and it openly they identify itself as a Cameroonian. And no between we be before. During the beginning of this war, majority of our artists them they will be reluctant for use Cameroon flag or for call the name Cameroon. But today it be very obvious, say all they don't embrace them. More and more people they be more comfortable for call themselves as Cameroonians, where they be Ambazonians, our lay people. The one also now the result of hardline extremism, where it don't make them our struggle people, the normal people, they need to want associate with them as they forfeit. Now we wouldn't fail, now failure of leadership and a failure for get a moderate voice for our struggle. It don't lead for all these things and our people they need for be aware as we monitor all these indications these are very important for our people for know, even for diaspora. Ambazonians the way they be separate with francophone them, or they don't start begin to join back with them things they don't go back because of that extremism and people they never see any headway for the struggle after 80 years. These are just statistics at the report for now. We will get and hold and monitor them for a long time and they are all predictable. A struggle is succeed when it appeal for the common man and when it be owned by the people themselves. That is what makes the struggle to win. But fear not, worry not, as we don't talk with the campaign seriously for make sure say make this struggle it benefit our people them the way we is supposed for benefit them. We want to also congratulate the Bui warrior for the attack we didn't carry out yesterday. We yesterday carry out an attack. We never get the details. We want to congratulate them and for let all Ambazonians know say it be important for we for continue the resistance. We need for continue for attack La Republic, but it be important for our psychology for always know the facts for everything we would do. Attacks against Cameroon cannot free us. The resistance can force Cameroon to come to the negotiation table when we have international support. Now we don't have the international support. Our attacks must continue, but it must be used to pressurize the international community in reasonable demands that can help to free us. Trust me, without any international support, anything we do is useless. But we believe that as we channel these attacks and the attacks going on with reasonable demands, we will be able to triumph. We should know the facts about these things. All the attacks that we have carried out against the Cameroon government, we have killed close to 2,000 or 3,000 of their soldiers, according to statistics of independent security observance. That is what they have reported. Even if we kill those amounts within 1 week, it will not still make a dent. The situation for Cameroon, it not been a one-way politics if it change them. And I go give you the reason. And the reason that we will need to protect Ambazonia, make it no can be transformed like how the Francophone system that be transformed after the lost war. Make a play an excerpt for a Francophone where he don't talk about what did happen for their country. And where it be factual, it be in line with what we to get them. It be important make una listen for this analysis.
Quelqu'un ne vous trompe pas. Ce système, s'il doit tomber, c'est un soulèvement populaire au lieu du poste central. Comme les gens vous disent qu'il faut s'enrôler sur les listes électorales, élections, je vous dis, Paul Biya est dans la logique de Félix Houphouët-Boigny. Il veut mourir au pouvoir. Et ça, c'est clair. Et il ne lésigne pas dessus. Il ne tourne pas dessus. Vous avez vu lors des derniers sénatoriales, non? J'ai aimé la titraille de mon frère et ami Serge Aimé Bikoy, mon frère de lutte. L'éternisation du parti au pouvoir, au pouvoir. L'éternisation du parti au pouvoir, au pouvoir. Maintenant, ils ont dit, eux là, au RDPC, que les fausses élections là, ils ne vont plus arrondir les angles. Donc la comédie que les gens veulent vous amener là, que 2025, enrôlez-vous sur les listes électorales, c'est une perte de temps.
So, the regime cannot change until you have a popular revolt. The popular revolt can only happen in Cameroon if the Ambazonian war stops or it appeals to Francophone. Because when there is a war, there is no propensity for political parties or elites in any country to call for an upright revolt. It is not possible. So the war play a very important role for keep the regime in place. We must know this one. Even when the regime they provoke when I see the main regime backers like the Kunyam titles, they want for provoke Anglophone, they will continue for fight the war. They want for provoke we will start even attack Francophone, they will make it not be appealing. But trust me, if we were reasonable from the beginning of this struggle, we did not allow the radical areas of our own to take total control or domination, the regime will fall. There will be glimpses of uprising in Cameroon, but the success rate is very low because the entire system now is in the hand of one man, Paul Biya. He controls what they eat, what they think, what they drink. The power of sovereignty is what gives people salary. He pays salaries of workers, go up, come down. They will still come back to take water to drink. All power, he doesn't need to consult with anybody because he has consolidated power to the maximum.
Spectatrice là, ah oui, vraiment mon frère, moi je vais voir mes enfants grandir. Quels enfants? Des enfants qui souffrent. Quand le président Maurice Kamto est rentré d'Addis Abeba, à Douala, il y avait 800 000 Camerounais qui l'ont accueilli. Mais lorsqu'il a dit on marche en septembre 2021, c'est une poignée de Camerounais. Les voilà qui sont en prison. Vous êtes quoi? Malin, parce que vous voulez regarder vos immeubles. Vous voulez le grand écran placement, le gros frigo. Vos enfants ont les gros yaourts au lait.
So the psychology of Cameroon have been in a way that it is not possible for the regime to be overthrown. The few times people rise up, they arrest them, put them in prison, they will stay quiet. Why? Because they lost a war for freedom. When they fought the war, the Cameroon led by the Ernest Nwanyi, when he was killed, that was the end of the war. He refused to negotiate. If Ernest Nwanyi, when they burned down Douala and the French government, they came and negotiated and asked them to take some concession, they could have survived and maintained the spirit of the liberation and be in the government. They will have some leverage in power, and the president cannot make decisions all by himself. It would have not been a one-party system right from the beginning. It is hindsight, but our peoples must know this mistake. If John Frundi had accepted to be the prime minister, as bad as it would look, it could have saved the day, because him being in that position will be able to challenge the president. He will be able to make statements that no Jack and Jill would not make, and make the people know that that position is useless, or the power that in that position will also give other civil servants voice to be able to challenge the regime. When you refuse to negotiate, when you refuse to be flexible, your population, when you don't have the necessary power to win, you end up having a situation where your people will be transformed into sardina, like what is happening in Cameroon. We should not make the same mistake. Ambazonia is a last line of defense for freedom. We cannot make the mistake. Even Francophones hope for us Anglophones and the people in Bamenda in particular, as they call us, that we will bring freedom to them. We should not fail because some people who are motivated by hate, motivated by their own ego, have dominated our scene. We must do the right thing. If everybody line up behind the position of the People's Right Advocative Platform, we would deliver victory for our people and even free the whole Cameroon. That one we believe, and that one we are assured. But that is what is going to happen, because the vast majority of our people are with us, and increasingly they are knowing what is actually happening, and we will prevail. That one I assure you, we will prevail. We are taking our time. We are following the right protocol. We must get this right, and we will, as we go along with time, you will get to know the details of what we are doing. So, fellow Ambazonians, Bachodan came yesterday, talk said they don't open the TransSaharan Highway. Inoba apologized, said they don't lock for more than 1 month, almost 2 months. And one of the reasons why the People's Right Advocative Platform would be very aggressive. Last time when I hear our Secretary General, he congratulate all our political prisoners. That is our spirit, and that is our position, official position. But publicly, our campaign is very aggressive because of our internal dynamic. In normal circumstances, all the other groups will be comfortable with everybody having their position and see how they can complement each other. But when other groups, they make it a point that it is a dominant fight for them, they must destroy order, they must mislead the population about the position of other people, then we must be very aggressive to define them as well while pushing for our campaign. So Ayabachoran talks that they go open TransSaharan Highway road, no be because he want them. I be done talk for our people them for the chat group, then what did they say? I give ADF 1 month. This month they go wipe them all, because our population will not accept this nonsense anymore. When I see for Widikum, the boy the way they become for they can block road them. Now population catch them, beat and kill them. Then take 2 of them with their gun, them go hand them for La Republic. Now the bad thing that we were population then be forced for do. When I see that population where then kill that ADF boy them for inside we come for Momo. When I see a black leg them. No, now the patriot then that for Ambazonia where they defend the public interest will not ever allow them. So me the Ayabacho no say it talk now because of the action there for our population, and it go continue. We go defend our interests for the public at every cost, even if it means say soldier the way they work now their money. Me those soldier them, me then arrest them, me the population take action against them. They will take it. The only thing it didn't happen last time was because I stand as a shield. I instructed our people not to go ahead to do this type of thing. I defended it, and you can see the difference what it makes. So make them try again for lock the road more see. So they talk say they don't cancel the lock of the road, not because they want, and they talk say 1 month, and because we don't population it don't rise up and it don't stop. So we are trader they go try for go for inside for sell petrol for see whether the road go still pass. And I go highlight for now wait till it actually happen. Make gonna know the mafia where they go on for background. Yesterday, the talk say the ADF don't can't throw on that. So money head with the don't cut and throw them for Chair Street as now for they always keep people and can't throw the head for they. They never account for the person. It look like now one like the public military man way. Then catch them or native people and catch and can't throw away head. I have actually the talk say that the ADF go catch them or no no. But it look like the head for the picture way. They don't show and win a la Republic military. If na Cameroon military way, they don't catch them, kill them, that kind of way throw them. man no go fit talk anything, na man go talk saying a good job. But when you fight now for political thing, because I know for working with the ADF and other groups ever down, say even Cameroon and the way they use our ambassador to settle their scores. That one I think we will know very well. If we hella if we use them politically, not before just to keep people then like barbarians. If we don't catch person, we must account to the public. We must try the person. We must show the population. We must use them for the political agenda. We'll get them. When I visit them, we will catch Regina Monday. How I use them for political agenda for Ambazonia. We demand for prisoner release. We engage the International Red Cross, international partners, and can negotiate about them for see how we they for fit for do. Even though at the end of the day, the people the way they do the mafia behind the scene, they go collect money, come embarrass me, and that is one of the reasons why I resigned. So people should know that it was an accumulation of many things that I saw that I could not take it. And then at the end, I saw what was going on and I had no choice. But we must continue to uphold the standard and inform our people what is the right standard to do. The damage for most of these things, the way I about to do them, it go a long way. Inside Bamenda, they come the way they did for Bamenda, they try for run. They try now for run for find place for go high itself na place they know they know if pass many places them since then key quarter head. They don't keep people them for inside Batibo, they don't burn house them, burn palace them. And for Bali, I think there is an update in Bali way what people they need to know. First, I'll start for Bamenda. Then Dampolo family, when I not say Dampolo, now the main people the way they control the action for down, the spirit of down, because civil servant and military people then be static. They serve na the political master them. And for Cameroon, na pobia a person that Dampolo we na for ground, na they use them for harvest their political, their economic interest them for our territory. A family way they for Bamenda for Old Town when they don't try for begin use them for bring Cameroon undercover for direct the Cameroon their military and all those things them. When I remember Hamza's Jibri when I be the main person for the who don't hear say they don't even settle already come them for the you don't go visit right for cemetery for place and way they not be fit past the day before. Would call on our youths them, me them be vigilant and me them make sure say these people the way they do work for the enemy, me them not be able to get that access. We need for protect our territory, regardless of the politics way they go on. I go also want to talk our people them about what did happen for Bali. Majority them for come for Bali, they don't disperse as a result of the people the way they the background part. They nobody always they follow intelligence the way to do them. They always feel say they want a tribal thing where any man they follow their own countryman. No, it be very sad. Since then keep people them for Gozang and for Christmas where they be banned Christmas they can't keep Betrang. People where they drink me for bar. The whole Bali dance check it dance spoil because of that issue. And we need for see what if we do about them. I go report for na RCD. Majority of gun them for Bali, they already bury themselves, and many of the camp they don't run. The people they don't kill them for inside Bali. What did happen? I say you get Bebeto. I don't know if you remember Bebeto where he work for Buffalo, now big commander for Buffalo. He don't join La Republic. Since all these things then start, because when you kill innocent person, the next thing I say the chief go enter for the pastor they go enter for the quarter head they go enter for the they go touch the conscience for the soldier. The media say this way they do and so it correct. When I didn't work now for the people them. And I said they don't take and baby to now the work with La Republic. Now man that way since this struggle start with Noi, he don't work with Kuraman during the time for boss acid. Now pet na so that way no all man, he no all plays them. Now person now run lossy for inside La Republic. You get Pepe also when a ADF soldier will be work for Nganwa camp for my 90. He too don't join La Republic. So since the December where them ban Christmas for Bali, population they don't key with La Republic. Their help. With population they help directly, they don't key up to 12 soldiers. They don't key 5 for Mbo, Atoma, Camp Barracks for Bali. They don't key 7 sisters for inside Bali, where they don't come back for town. So majority of fight away, they don't run go for Pinying, join the ADF boy the way they for Pinying. All man know what way they do for the harassment way they do them. And if they detoxify, we know you follow cops. Any man where they follow any leader for diaspora where he job now for begin tell na mona they harass people that they take money, then we gonna endorse lehaya about what they do it go end up very bad for you. Now the sad reality for life, but we must accept and say there are some radical elements in our struggle that will not stop. This struggle, for the most part, it already end. The time where the struggle, if it go on, when I will see me, the Mark Barata, the Tapang, and all we will be start this struggle from the beginning. We'll be the day for social media every day. Then ginger people, then with live show. Not before ginger people, then for insult our own people, but for give our boy them the moral authority for go fight war. We'll be the call them, make them pick up arms. We'll be the raise money. It be been a competition. Say how many gun way this group in Empire. We'll be the compare with when I see our own gun them for social media. We can show them. Today you get na infiltrator and like this Bobby boy, where their job never can undermine struggle at the end of the day without offering any solution. They cannot call on boys to pick up arms, but we have the responsibility. We start the struggle for embrace our nationalism, for be modern, and for make our population they accept our flag and our anthem and all those things. For make sure say me the people the way we don't send them for war, me they die no go for vain. And we'll go do our best with our honor for fight for that interest for the public, for thing way the boy that and die for. And we'll go continue for try for the guide the boy them so that me then survive, me then live for see another day, and make them get a proper transition and our population also. The solution we don't provide them, as we don't talk, will be open for debate, and Bazuna then cannot debate because what we are saying is true. We don't tell our people them plenty things in the way we don't talk in the past as propaganda, make una know the reality and make una know what we need for do if we need to come out of this situation. Yesterday for upstation, one gendarme key one boy, na La Republic gendarme, with the boy na dealer, they did drink member for upstation, they enter fight about Palava woman. Gendarme start fighting, Easter became beat the gendarme as the gendarme no get power for reapply. If friend come for them move na knife, choke the man for his belly. We don't get the video and the story for our people. They make a play part of the audio. So then Chucky Bele with knife. Nice healthy boy who know say na dealer from which way population they talk. And it be very sad as La Republic they could continue for the kill our people then with impunity, because there is a declaration of war. Once there is a declaration of war, the military people, based on our engagement with La Republic all throughout this time, they allow their soldiers to do this, get away with this type of things because there is a declaration of war. Anything a soldier feel justify for kill civilian anyhow. So we condemn such killings. These are all crimes. And we pray that the only thing that can protect our people is to end this war in a way that there will be transparency and accountability. So it is the interest of our people for us to end this war and stop the killing. And in a way that will be just, fair for our people and give them a step towards our aspiration to become independent. This is what we are doing. And this is the public interest. And this is what we will pursue. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.